What's going on? Matt Savoca here from Awesemo.com, bringing you my top 3 plays in the NBA for Monday, May 9th, 2022. A 2-game slate. We start out east, Boston and Milwaukee, 2-1 Milwaukee, game 3, all about Giannis. Giannis has a monster performance, and suddenly Milwaukee is in the driver's seat at home. Boston's still a tough opponent, top 5 in net rating and defensive rating among all playoff teams, but they have a tough road ahead of them. And then Memphis and Golden State. Talk about tough road ahead of them. No Ja Morant for Memphis here. Jordan Poole inadvertently pulling at the knee of Ja Morant, likely to miss today. The NBA has already said there's going to be no disciplinary action for Poole. Still, that's changing this series a ton here, and Golden State is certainly favored in the second game. Let's get into the action today on PrizePicks. My number 3 play over on PrizePicks today, Giannis Antetokounmpo over 30.5 points. Now, they made it real tough for me today because it was at 27.5, this line. And then even this morning when I woke up, it was at 29.5. Now it's already been pushed up to 30.5. Talk to you about the importance of actually getting in these bets at a certain time of day. But 30.5 is still good enough to make the top 3. The points line is going to move when you score 42 points. And by the way, shoot 9 of 12 from the free throw line like Giannis did in his last game. That variability in free throw percentage is really the only hole left in his game, but it wasn't a problem last game. And this is the first time he's crossed the 30-point barrier in the series, but this is something he did routinely throughout the course of the playoffs and, of course, during the regular season. He hit the over on this line in 50% of his games during the playoffs, and he's at 48% during the season against Boston. Still not at full strength, in my opinion, really in the front court and the back court with players playing through injury. I think their defensive rating could take a dip, and I think Giannis could have another monster performance, especially if he plays as much as we are projecting him at Awesemo.com. We got him projected for nearly 38 minutes of playing time, 12.6 rebounds, 6.6 assists, and most importantly, nearly 32 points as a median projection. In 55% of our latest simulations, Giannis is going over this 30.5 line. My second play over on PrizePicks, we're going to stay right here with the Milwaukee Bucks and go Brook Lopez under 6 rebounds. For the series, he's actually at 8.7 rebounds per game, so this seems like a very easy over at first glance. He's at the under in just 33% of the games, just one-third of these games so far. But in the playoffs, he's at the under on this 6.0 line in 75% of his games. And on the season, he averaged just 4.8 rebounds per game in an 80% rate of going under this 6.0 line. I get it. He's averaged about 4 minutes more per game of playing time in the playoffs compared to the regular season, but still, Boston is a good rebounding team, even compared to other playoff teams, especially compared to the rest of the NBA. We've got him Lopez at 28 minutes, but we still don't have him near this 6.0 line. He barely gets over 4.5 as a median projection. In just under 2/3 of our latest simulations, Brook Lopez is under this 6.0 rebound line. Now, before I get into my final play, my number 1 play on PrizePicks, I just want to remind you guys, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell too, so that you always know when we're going live. You guys know what to do. And if you could give me, Matt Savoca, a follow on Twitter at Draftaholic, that's always much appreciated as well. Also want to give a huge shout out to our presenting sponsor, our daily presenting sponsor, PrizePicks.com, the best place to play daily prop-based contests on the internet. And you can use promo code Awesemo to get up to a $100 first match deposit bonus. Truly so many ways to play over there. You can mix and match sports and make cross-sport entries and a 3-player flex play. All you need is 2 out of 3 right. You get 1.25x your money if you get 2 out of 3. You get 2.25x your money if you get all 3 right. Play all 3 in a power play, get all 3 right. Now you're talking 5x your entry fee. Simple as that. Play over on PrizePicks.com or download in the App Store or Google Play today. Okay, guys, let's get into my number 1 play on PrizePicks for this Monday slate. And my number 1 play for this Monday slate, we're going to keep it right in that Boston game. Marcus Smart over 3 rebounds. Now, I do like some values if you really want a Golden State one, a bonus. Klay Thompson over 4 rebounds, but doesn't make the top 3 because Marcus Smart's over 3 rebounds is that low line over that I'm taking tonight to round out my betting tickets. On the series, he's had 1.5 rebounds per game, the over in exactly 0 games, and in the playoffs, he's at the over in just 33% of his games, but he's hit at least 3 rebounds in 50% of the games throughout the playoffs, and he hit 3 rebounds or more in 66% of his games this season. I know Milwaukee is a tough out on defense. They are number 1 in defensive rating among all playoff teams so far, number 2 in net rating, but they were right at league average during the regular season in opponent rebounds per game, and during the playoffs, they have actually ranked 14th out of 16 playoff teams in defensive rebounding percentage. Give Marcus Smart a chance to get over this 3.0 line, especially if he plays as much as we think he could. Getting back from injury, we have him projected for just over 34 minutes of playing time, 12.8 points, and most importantly here, nearly 4.2 rebounds, and that gets him over this 3.0 line in over 2/3 of our latest simulations. And that is going to do it for my top 3 plays on PrizePicks for Monday, May 9th, 2022. To recap, Giannis Antetokounmpo over 30.5 points, Brook Lopez under 6 rebounds, and Marcus Smart over 3 rebounds. Remember to use promo code Awesemo to get up to a $100 first match deposit bonus. And remember, you can make cross-sport entries. You can do a flex play where all you need is 2 out of 3 right. Truly so many ways to play over on PrizePicks.com. We will be back with all the coverage you need leading up to tip-off tonight and every night in the NBA. Until next time, I'm Matt Savoca from Awesemo.com. We'll see you guys later.